Thank you for joining for the top 10 sledding games in video games, or sledding hills in video games, but actually, there's not even any really sledding games on this list. These are all like the best sledding hills in video games that you don't even really get to slide on. In Line Rider, those are ones that you make yourself. We're talking about ones that video game developers made, professionals. Like starting off number 10, Banjo-Kazooie's sledding hills that you actually do get to sort of sled around on. Use like a toboggan. But see, they've got like skates on the bottom. I'm talking about sleds that don't even need skates, but these are toboggan sleds. Those are fine too. Good sledding hills. They're very icy though. Gotta watch out for icy sledding hills. This next one is from Diddy's Donkey Kong Racing 64 for the Game Boy Advanced and for the Nintendo 6 and for the Nintendo 3DS or the DS. Diddy's Kong Racing in different places. Probably these snowy sledding hills would be the best to actually slide down. This next one is from Mario's Kart 64 Racing for the Nintendo 64 also, just like that was in Diddy Kong Racing. These are sledding hills. You can see them right back there. And look at all these different sledding hills. Who wants to go racing around in go-karts in the freezing weather, especially as a Yoshi lizard? And there's other ice hills, but these snow from Frappe Snowland, those ones are the best. These are from even better sledding hills that you would like to snow. There are some nice ones in Snowman's Land that you do kind of get to slide, and there's places in like there's the slide, the slippery slide, and also custom maps that you can make that have nice sledding hills. But they were talking about like how you can slide around on the Koopa Shell is kind of like sledding, kind of like snowboarding. Those are nice and icy, but we're talking about like these type hills, even as a ski lift or a sled lift to get you back up to the top of the sledding hill when you're done. Speaking of ski and snowboarding lifts, this is, go figure, a snowboarding video game, Snowboarding Kids for the Nintendo 64 would have some of the best sledding hills, but this is the only snowboarding game in the top 10 sledding hills that you would want to sled down. This next one is it's the Kingdom Hearts video game called Kingdom Hearts 2. When you were in the first one, it was just Nightmare Land. The second one is Christmas Town, and it's got all these different places you could sled up and down the hills of. And the Grinch is next. This video game has a bunch of different places you could sled on down. A whole bunch of different places. There's snow everywhere, mostly in the first level, but in other levels too. These are the sledding hills that you would want to slide down even more if they were real, from the Santa Claus is Coming to Town video game for the Nintendo Wii and DS. Santa Claus is coming to town, and there's happy rainbows and pinewood forests and different places for you to walk around, but it would be nice if you had a sled, so you could sled around in them. I think in the movie there's a sled, but I don't think in this video game there was a sled. There's a rainbow, but sledding hills. This next one is a sledding hill from the Valak Mountain. Valak Mountain from Xenoblade's Chronicles. And there's crystals that you do have to watch out for, but if you can watch out for the crystals, very nice sledding to be had. And this is the #1 best sledding hills in all of video games. Silent Hill. Scattered Memories. You could slide from the roof on down. You could sled along these icy streets even if you wanted to. But look at that, it looks like someone been sledding. That's a perfect little sledding hill. It's not about the biggest sledding hills, it's about having most fun. You sled down and then you run right back up, sled down again.